Have you ever wondered how a single war could change the course of history forever? As we journey back to ancient Greece, we find ourselves amidst a unique geopolitical landscape, one dominated by two city-states, Athens and Sparta. Each held its own distinct identity, shaping its society and citizens in starkly different ways. Athens, the birthplace of democracy, was a beacon of intellectual prowess, a city-state known for its emphasis on education and philosophy. It was here that great thinkers like Socrates and Plato honed their crafts, forever altering the course of human thought. On the other hand, we have Sparta, a city-state that prided itself on its military might. Spartans led a disciplined, austere life, honing their bodies and minds for the rigors of warfare. Their warriors were renowned across the ancient world for their skills and courage. As these two powerful city-states grew, so did their rivalry, laying the groundwork for a conflict that would shake the ancient world. And thus began the Peloponnesian War, a battle of power, ideology, and survival. The war erupted in 431 BC, marked by the clash between the Athenian Empire and the Peloponnesian League led by Sparta. This was not just a war, it was a struggle of two contrasting civilizations, each with their unique strengths and strategies. The Athenians, with their naval supremacy, aimed to control the sea routes, crippling Sparta's supply lines and asserting their dominance over the Aegean Sea. They relied on their mighty fleet, their walls, and the wealth of their empire. Their strategy was one of attrition, intending to starve Sparta into submission while remaining safe behind their city walls. On the other hand, Sparta, with its formidable land-based military, sought to exploit its strength in hoplite warfare, leveraging their prowess in close combat. Their strategy was straightforward: invade Athenian territory, destroy their crops, and lure the Athenian army into a land battle. The war saw several key battles that swung the balance of power back and forth. One such battle was the Battle of Pylos, an unexpected Athenian victory that boosted their morale and belief in ultimate victory. But the siege of Syracuse was a disaster for the Athenians. It was a bold and ambitious expedition, but it ended in defeat, costing Athens much of its fleet and many of its soldiers. Leaders played a pivotal role in shaping the war's outcome. Pericles, the Athenian leader, was a master strategist, but his death in 429 BC left a leadership vacuum that Athens struggled to fill. On the Spartan side, Lysander was a cunning and ruthless commander who proved instrumental in Sparta's final victory. Despite fluctuations in fortune, the war eventually took a decisive turn, forever altering the balance of power in ancient Greece. The Peloponnesian War was not merely a conflict, it was a calamitous, decades-long struggle that revealed the strengths and weaknesses of two of the most powerful city-states of the ancient world. It was a war that would shape the course of history, leaving a legacy that echoes into the present day. In the end, it was Sparta who emerged victorious, but at what cost? The toll of the Peloponnesian War was heavy, and the aftermath was a time of upheaval for both Athens and Sparta. The once mighty Athenian Empire was brought to its knees, its democracy replaced by a Spartan-imposed oligarchy. The golden age of Athens had come to a bitter end, yet it wasn't all victory laurels for Sparta. The city-state had won the war but was left weakened and vulnerable. Its military might was intact, but internally it was plagued by social and economic strife. The Spartan model of society, once admired, began to unravel. The war had not only ended the dominance of Athens and Sparta, but had also created a power vacuum. Into this void stepped Macedonia. Under the rule of Philip II and later his son Alexander the Great, Macedonia rose to prominence. The stage was now set for the next chapter in Hellenic history, an era of Macedonian hegemony and the conquests of Alexander the Great. The Peloponnesian War had a lasting impact on Greek culture, politics, and society. It marked the end of the classical era, a time of great intellectual and artistic achievement. The war was a catalyst for change, bringing about the Hellenistic period, characterized by a shift from the idealism of the classical era to a more realistic, cynical view of the world. Despite the devastation, the legacy of the Athens versus Sparta war is not entirely grim. The conflict, with all its complexities and contradictions, gave birth to some of the most enduring works of Greek literature, philosophy, and art. It was a time that saw the likes of Thucydides, Euripides, and Socrates, their works a testament to the resilience of the human spirit amidst the chaos of war. The Athens versus Sparta war was not just a clash of city-states, but a turning point in history. a testament to the enduring power of human ambition, and a reminder of the heavy price of war. So, what can we learn from the Athens versus Sparta war? From this epic clash, we see the distinct societies of Athens, the birthplace of democracy, and Sparta, the military powerhouse. The strategies and battles of the Peloponnesian War showcase the intensity of their rivalry. The war's lasting impact on Greek and global history is undeniable. In the grand tapestry of history, the Athens versus Sparta war serves as a stark reminder of the power of human ambition, the fragility of societies, and the profound ways in which a single conflict can shape the course